And what a setting here at the ESPN Wide World of Sports Complex at the Walt Disney World Resort. Diane's ready. Mary's ready. Let's play pickleball.
Phenomenal drop right out the gate, though, from Elsie. That's barely clearing over the net. So smooth. And that is something that Jamie Way does really well. She does this kind of cross-body speed up that can be super tricky, especially if you're square to the net.
Talk about a nasty drop from 7. Just on the line. Okay, Jamie.
Now, I'm hoping that Jamie Way uses that lob a million times more if at all possible, because that is, Tina Piznik is great of a mover as she is. That is probably your biggest benefit. Get her moving, get some spacing, and create some court openings.
Second serve.
Goes with the poke and then rolls the next one. I like that from serving variety.
Me too.
0-0-2.
Hello, Elsie. What a shot from Hendershot.
Her name was kind of made for this, so I...
1-0-2.
Bless her for having that name. Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. H.
Again, kind of catching that right side of Piznik there.
0-2.
Clank. Great dig from Elsie. And then Jamie Way coming in hot. We climb paddles. We survived that. Okay.
And Piznik even made the adjustment. She actually slid over to the right a little bit so she can cover that kind of cross-body attack. But Jamie Way just kept going. I love it.
3-0-2.
What a start for the upstart slice.
Side out.
Just a little bit rushed there, unfortunately.
They didn't unwind every time earlier, so we'll see what they do here.
Second serve.
Off the tape, does not hit the ponytail that was flailing in its way, but still lands in.
I'm not sure how that ponytail got out of the way, honestly. Great return.
Side out.
Wow. And then just the lighting in here, phenomenal. And even the temperature. I feel like that's always an issue with different venues. It's a nice, comfortable temperature.
And we would not be playing if we weren't indoors because it has been Central Florida thunderstorm most of the day.
Stormy. Hey, Chicago is really taking a lot of early off-the-bounce speed-ups and just going right through that middle or right at Tina Piznik.
And it is working to the tune of 4-zip.
4-0-1. Second serve. Four 0-2.
Nasty drop. How about that? That is what the future will hold. Nasty drop, then the roll, and then the put away.
Just the benefit of being a little smaller is you can get over balls that other people can't.
That lob will go deep, so they get to 5. Can't switch with 6-0, which would have been a shot of adrenaline. Let's see what, if anything's added here.
I think that Wei recognized Seving was already halfway back in the court for that one.
Point.
Wow. Okay. That was not intended to be quite that high. Seving plays dodgeball perfectly.
Point.
A couple of loose errors here for Chicago.
And when you've won 18 straight, you need a little help along the way somewhere with some errors. That's what has happened here.
Just a really good maneuvering out of that defense and into that countering forward position from Hendershot.
Most players would have laid that back in the kitchen, not what the youngster did. Off the tape, and it took off wide. So they yield 2. Important for me, if I'm a Slice fan, to get to 6 in this possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there. Momentum is huge.
5-2-1.
Just really good from Jamie Wei there,
Chicago.
taking him in the air, taking time away, just continuous attacks. I love it.
As they fight to hold on to that last playoff position that they currently have.
Yeah, that is a lot of slice going into a lot of topspin. And that's what Pisnik, you have to know every time that return is coming back, your feet have to get way more under the ball if you're going to go heavy topspin.
Side out.
2 missed thirds from Jamie on the way back, so that halts that momentum they had. And this court is unique. I'll talk about it. I played on it last night. What a shot from Jamie Wei. Wow. So the court is a platform. It's up a little bit off the surface here. So we're not going to see those weird bounces, but it is not going to bounce up as much. So those slice returns from Tina will be even more effective. Sneaky little angle. Sets it up. So the bounces were true, perfect. I think all the players that have played on center have been like,
it's fantastic.
6-2-1.
I think that was the first thing I asked everybody. How's the court playing? It's been positive.
Second serve.
So 2 missed thirds and then 1 up in the air. So this is where you want to get 1 at a time against a dynamic duo on the other side.
6-2-2.
Oh, boy.
Side out.
Sarah, you promised me they were communicating.
I thought they were. I just making a liar out of me.
Guys, why are you doing that to Sarah?
Killing me. Come on.
Point.
And that can start to cause issues.
Yes.
And this is where experience absolutely does matter, and this is why Pisnik and Seving have
3-6-1.
We're not seeing a ton of offense out of them, by the way. We're not seeing a bunch of attacks, but they're being steady, and that has been probably their biggest weapon.
Against the Royals in the defensive posture.
Really great point structure there from the Royals, just completely knocking them both off balance and opening up that center space.
Sophia and Tina are 23-4 on the year with the 18 in a row.
4-6-1.
Just get out of the way from 7, and look where we're at.
Timeout, Chicago, 5-6-1.
For that one, didn't even. Phenomenal singles player, for sure.
So back on center, chance to tie.
15-11. Point.
Second serve.
Beautiful aggressive dinks.
16-11.
5-6-2.
Side out, point 12.
Wow, grab.
12. Alley, 12.
Side
Just
out.
phenomenal.
13.
Just weathering the storm right there. Talk about, geez.
5-1.
So they got pushed. Now can they add? And a clean dink winner from Jamie Way. She's an artist off the court, and she is full of artistry on it. Look at this nasty.
I just cannot believe that that even happened. Just
7-5-1.
Tina going to go cover that middle and cannot get the ball behind.
Played an out ball there. Let's see if they pay the price. They
Second
do.
serve.
Man, that would have been huge.
17-14.
7-5-2.
Meanwhile, Liz Trueluck battling.
Point.
Point 15.
So within 2 on grandstand, they've stretched it out to 8-5 here. Oh, sneaky serve.
17.
Left side 7.
Oh, it's a great change.
Side
I
out.
love that they changed something. That's what's got to happen.
16, 17.
5-8-1.
Gabe Joseph, who was brought in here after playing not a single point on like 7 teams on the trade deadline. He was passed around.
Side out.
6-8-1.
Point 18.
Michael Lloyd battling over there with Gabe.
Both courts are just
Yes.
on fire right now. There's the lob again.
Point.
Point.
That is the and the shimmy from Tina. She's starting to feel it, and that's the first speed up that we've seen from
Yes.
her, I think.
They have played very defensive-minded here because the fight has been taken to them.
Point.
That's in there. And in the first match I'm calling, we've got snowmen wearing Mickey hats in Orlando.
We got a sign out here somewhere that looks
Yes.
pretty good. Waiting for you, Dave.
It does. I saw that. How about this?
8-8-1.
Game and match point for Roscoe on the other court.
17. Las Vegas Night Owls.
So the Night Owls get it done. Uh-oh, that's going
It's
to be
good.
in.
Oh, wow.
Second serve.
Frames it off the top of the paddle, and it stays in for Jamie.
It's got some backspin.
So the Night Owls got the win they had to have.
Yeah. Looking shaky there for a minute,
Yes.
too.
Side out. Eight, 8-1.
There's the lefty in the middle, perfectly positioned with the paddle was Hendershot. Chicago can earn a game point here.
It's past few points, Hendershot has kind of been on her heels, kind of not looking for that
9-8-1.
counter, so that's a big one.
Second serve.
That was ambitious.
That was. They've been sending it the whole match,
Yeah.
though, so that was clearly the game plan.
9-8-2.
Second chance to earn that game point. So
Side out.
Bisnick was dealing there, so they only get one.
Just that same thing there. I think what's happening a lot is Hendershot is kind of backing up with Jamie Way, and she doesn't need to. She just needs to get ready to counter
8-9-1.
when Jamie's kind of pulling back and not get stuck like that.
That's a gorgeous overhead from
Yeah.
Bisnick. Had to fly forward on the net cord. Tied at 9.
And that's it. Jamie had that one lob where she overshot because Sophia was halfway in the court, and it's almost she's undershooting on these lobs right
9-9-1.
now. I like that she's doing them though.
Beautiful
Point.
shot from 7, and game point shows up for the Palm Beach Royals.
Ten, 9-1. Second serve.
Second try here.
Ten, 9-2.
And
Side out.
hold him off. Okay.
All right, I like this.
9-10-1. Point.
Changes her mind, and it's going to take more than 11.
10-10-1.
What a shot from Jamie Way. Game point goes the other way here.
Timeout, Palm Beach, 11-10-1.
One of the biggest upsets of the
I'm in.
year.
Yes.
11-10-1.
So here we go.
Watch.
Much better lob.
Look at Tina Pisnick scamper. And there's the
Point game, 12-10 Chicago.
rally. And State Farm Fieldhouse is the haunted mansion for this team's over. 18 in a row is done. Look at the joy on that bench. How about that win for the Chicago Slice? 3 veterans and the youngster Goins. How does this all work out?
The amount of times that the 3 of them have been on the courts in some ways together over the years is I can't even imagine how much that is.
0-0-2.
And then you have this kind of wild card.
Yes,
it's great.
We do. So here we go, up 1-0. Let's play pickleball. And there's Zane with his classic Rocky like a Stanley Cup champion scorpion there. Okay.
1-0-2.
And
Side
same
out.
guy.
0-1-1. Point.
Up to that dude is forget about it.
Oh, yeah. Talk about a big guy, but he could still get under a ball.
Yeah.
That's phenomenal flexibility.
Great counter right there. So Deckel indeed trying to be a difference maker. The fathead game for the Palm Beach Royals over here is spectacular too. We'll have to get a shot of that.
2-1-1. Point.
Three on a 1 here and counting.
1-1. Point.
Make it 4.
Contemplating the timeout.
Or challenge it and turn it into a timeout.
Yeah.
Hold play. Chicago is challenging the
Yeah.
out
Yep,
call.
there
The
you
result
go.
of the rally is 4-1-1.
I feel that's the same with Goins, and you see that difference when you have kids that are kind of
Result
cocky.
of the rally stands, the ball was out. Chicago loses timeout. No timeout remaining. Palm Beach has 1 timeout remaining. Resume play at 4-1-1.
Man, we barely got a Deckel bar calf out of the way there.
Play 4-1-1.
That
Second
was
serve.
wild because they chose not to speed up 2 that were higher than that earlier.
And I think that's the same. We are seeing a lot of Goins,
4-1-2.
just like what we just saw in the women's, more kind of off the bounce, lower speed ups. Whew. But that's why I'd be avoiding Deckel.
Full takeover mode from the big man right there, and it's 5-1.
5-1-2. Side out.
It's a great grab right there from Goins.
However, 5 on their first possession for Palm Beach.
1-5-1.
Just lays the serve in.
Just did not wait long enough on that one. A little rushed. Yeah, that's something I find super interesting about Goins' game. He's this huge singles player, has a massive serve, and he just pretty much lays it in there in doubles.
He did not go for it there at all.
Side out.
And Deckel just is so good at maneuvering and kind of getting that backhand flick punch down.
5-1-1.
His spacing is so good.
Yes.
Point. Timeout change and 6-1-1 Palm Beach.
Terror is full of thrills here if you are a Palm Beach fan.
Agreed. And I think we have seen...
Time in. 6-1-1.
feel like I just
from Tyson.
I keep saying it again and again. I'm just so impressed with Goen's ability in those moments to play well. Like I haven't, and maybe it's happened when but he doesn't fluctuate much in these pressure moments.
What a serve. Oh my goodness. That is absolute filth from Luch.
Second serve.
Use that reach,
7-1-2.
young man. Wow.
Point.
Yeah, same guy.
But tried to do the same the other way, off balance, and that gives them yet another, and the lead is 7.
8-1-2.
Just incredible speed up from Deckel right there. He's such a big guy, but he's able to generate so much without getting off balance. He stabilizes so well.
Side out. One 9-1. Point.
What a counter from Zane after a pop-up.
9-1. Point.
All right. A little bit of energy here.
3-9-1.
You? Me?
There's that angle again.
Point.
Deckel pays the price for taking the ball in front of Tyson. So many elbows from
4-9-1.
Goens. That's out, and this could be close to a timeout. They ask,
Timeout, Palm
and
Beach,
they
5-9-1.
shall receive. Being able to find an upset this
Time in.
weekend would be
5-9-1.
massive
Huge.
for them.
Second serve.
Wow.
Full
Zane
play.
challenges
Chicago's challenging the
this.
outcall. The result of the rally is 5-9-2. Rally is overturned. The ball was in. Without a timeout available, results in a mark for Palm Beach. No timeouts available. Resume play at 6-9-1.
So there's the mark. That does not hit the scoreboard, but anything down the road would. So
Time in.
every call
6-9-1.
in the rest of this one has to be perfect. What a drive.
You?
Wow. Zane goes with the looping route to get to the lob and throws a dime and then comes flying in hot. They're within 2.
7-9-1. Second serve.
Can they find a couple more?
7-9-2.
Just
Side out.
deep. He didn't go full send. He still tried to catch the big man, and he got out of the way.
That's the danger
9-7-1.
of when you go for hitting the body rather than just trying to make sure you get it in, too.
Okay, half Ernie in the middle of that from Goins, but they've switched to who's dictating here.
9-7-2.
What a shot from Pickleball. The big man with the off pace.
Yeah, such great touch on that. That's what I'm always so impressed about with Deckel is he's got a ridiculous amount of power coming at you, but such good soft hands.
Yo-yo.
They save it. So they saved 2 in women's, came back and won. Now they've saved 1 here.
7-10-1.
Yo-yo.
Second serve.
They both read the ball correctly there. Just too good still.
Opportunity lost there. Got to go on a 2.
7-10-2.
And the same shot from Deckel down the line is a beauty out of the air. That earns game point 2.
And 7-1.
I cannot believe he missed that.
I can't either because he read the play so early.
It was high. It was there.
Game point 3.
10-7-2.
What a dig from Tyson. And Deckel with the off-speed setup gets Palm Beach 2-11, and we are tied at 1 apiece. Emma Nelson from Nebraska, another one of these youngsters who I've been on the court with. This is a kid that wants an opportunity. Well, here it is. She'll get us started. Let's play pickleball.
And Tina Pizik is not happy about losing, so.
Zane is so sick of seeing off-speed down the line past him. Now Tina's doing it
Now
to
it's
him.
the other way. Finds that angle. Yeah. And that's the problem when you do go kind of down the line with the drop is it does open up that angle between the players.
0-0-2.
Heavy serve, great return.
That'll do.
Emma returns the favor. Got a little help off the tape, but the shot was definitely going there.
0-0-1. Point.
Gets what they want out of it, but I think Deckel was probably surprised at how low that lob was from
think we
Tina.
all were.
Yeah, I was. I didn't even know what to do.
Second serve. One, 0-2. Point. Two, 0-2.
Short hop blop. Man, great handle. Oh, Zane. Zane. Behind her head and got it down in the kitchen.
Yeah, and that's just trying to get recover for the ball before you've hit it. That's of surprised that's the first one we've seen, though.
Yes, they haven't given him a lot. That was a layup. He can't believe how easy that was. They had the fatheads halfway above their heads and then saw the call was deep.
Maybe it's that spot.
Could be. One from Zane, one from Emma. Matthew Barlow, the great player, big part of Emma's rise. And Zane is going to have nightmares about this. Another one past his left shoulder.
And he's just not even moving for it.
He's so committed in the middle. Watch this. Where's the paddle? Oh,
yeah.
It's not there.
Nope.
Nice violence from Zane there. Now, certainly your partner plays a role in that. If the ball is up and you're not expecting it, that gives options galore. So the debate, I am assuming, is we would like to challenge the ball Zane just hit, which they choose not to. Okay. There may have been a discussion. They do have a mark. They still have one timeout slash challenge to utilize in this new game started. If only I was playing Dave Fleming right now, that would have been perfect.
Would have been perfect, yeah. Not Pickleball, though. That's just,
no.
I think he just jumped for fun because he could have just stuck his paddle and reached it.
Yeah. So this is a little adversity in a possession here. How does a young player respond? Let's see what Emma does here. What a get. And a beautiful ATP and the house of horrors for Zane Navratil. Clean winners galore.
We're going to start a tally here.
3, 2, 1.
That would be 5. Oh, tries for the Bert, and it is Bert's birthday. My lovely wife, the lovely Deb, sent me that. I said, I want to see a Bert today so I can get that in. Happy birthday to Bert.
Love it.
Unfortunately for Deckel, that did not go well.
Side out.
Just didn't quite get his feet there.
No, didn't get cheated. So let's see if Emma Nelson can have a good possession here on offense. Good leave.
Just almost seemed like Deckel was trying to lob there. That's.
It just didn't get the right spin, so the paddle was just off there. That just stays in.
Second serve.
That was unlikely to accomplish much either.
3, 2.
That is a great handle from Tina. There's the shimmy. I was going to say, that deserved the shimmy.
She needed one shimmy right there. Get some momentum going.
3, 3, 1.
Because Zane was all over that with the Tui. Wow, Deckel looks over at Tina.
Did look long, but you don't want to make that call if it's wrong in the moment.
It is almost impossible to make a ball when you're looking over at your partner wondering if it was in.
Tina has such phenomenal paddle control.
Yes.
She always generates really good spacing to a ball.
4-3-2.
There it is.
Point.
Gets there so easily with the big frame. Healthy now. That has been a massive story, too, for Palm Beach. The fellas have not been healthy at all.
No.
Beautiful overhead from Zane there. So his partners today have put him in some precarious positions. Let's see what the response is here.
3-5-1.
It's a missed serve. Not the response they were hoping for.
5-2.
That's a great speed right there from Pisnik. Not too hard, just not really giving Zane anything to work with on the counter.
5-3-1.
Uh-oh.
Point, timeout,
Just no
St.
legs
Jen,
under that ball at all.
6-3-1,
I can't quite see
He's got to be
either,
going
but
towards the camera. Come on.
they keep adding players, and the players are getting signs as well.
Yeah, it's just new signs.
Point.
So Zane's partners continue to leave cross-court dinks up, and he is getting the left side of his body here. Just
7-3-1.
just keep hitting winners down that line.
Also the risk of playing with some younger
Yes.
players, newer players.
Point.
That's why Zane, is he going to challenge his way to a timeout again here?
Hold play was challenging the out call. The result of the
They
rally
are
is
indeed.
8-3-1.
And bringing Alex Trung in there has been huge. And here is a look at
Result of
it
the rally
just
stands.
wide.
The ball was out. No timeout for Chicago. Palm Beach has one timeout. Resume play at 8-3-1.
See the Amway sign on their title sponsor here. Greatly appreciate their investment in the sport of pickleball as
absolutely.
well.
Resume play, 8-3-1.
Yeah,
Point.
and that's a bullet, by the way,
Yes.
from Deckel. It's his serve. He gets his body
Yes.
through that ball.
Get up on that
9-3-1.
front leg and go.
Yeah.
Another one deep in the court.
That touch you?
Everyone's saying,
Point.
did that touch you?
Second serve.
It did not.
9-3-2.
He tried. He did everything in his power to play it. Nicely done there.
Side out.
Saying another one of the players that's terrific instructors. Got the transition zone out there online. Learn from this dude, folks.
3-9-1.
Look that up online.
Second serve.
And tries to look to the heavens. We have a roof here at the State Farm Fieldhouse. He put that right where he wanted and just got beat.
No.
3-9-2. Side out.
I don't mind the shot selection, but I very much mind the execution.
I am
9-3-1.
on. I agree with you, Dave. It's
What a beautiful backing out of the air from Emma.
just such a quality combo
Nice.
right there from Deckel. Able to kind of decelerate that ball.
Yeah, that was very pretty, and that brings us to game point and to take a 2-1
10-3-1.
lead.
Let, reserve. 10-3-1.
And
Point game.
gets a bag
11-3 Palm
of
Beach.
Zane to walk it off. What a performance. So Pickleball threw the team on his shoulders here and said, we ain't losing this one. The artist gets us started. Let's play pickleball. Welcome to the match, Casey.
There you go. Yeah.
20 carat on that one. That was nice.
0-0-1. Second serve.
And we're going to have Chirpy Zane, apparently,
0-0-2.
sitting over there on the bench.
Anything to get that W here.
Oh, no.
Point.
It's interesting that Goins has developed a very nice one-handed counter for a guy that loves that big flowing two-y. That's hard to do, so credit to him.
Yeah, that's it's his paddle preparation is so smooth to me. It's always.
1-0-2.
I'm always telling that as a coach, your paddle needs to go back sooner, and I wouldn't even mess with this.
Great recovery from Goins.
Point.
Boy, they earned exactly what they wanted.
Zero two. Side out.
So they get two.
Zero two one. Ball, left foot. Point.
That's the second fault on a on a response to an ATP that I've seen in the last two events. Like, and I don't think I've ever seen them before. There was one called last week in Chicago.
Yeah.
It's hard to make that happen, honestly.
I feel like she was miles away. She didn't make the ball.
Yeah, either way, they lost the point.
Hold play. Palm Beach is challenging.
I just-
Referee's fault call. The result to the rally is 1-2-1.
It's a wasted challenge.
Result to the rally stands. There was a fault. Palm Beach uses their timeout. No timeout available. Chicago has one timeout available. Resume play at 1-2-1.
So Sophia is saying, I did drag my foot.
I don't know what she was watching, but it did not look like that.
The whole bench is up in arms. Now, this doesn't give
Resume play.
them a mark. Mary's not going to listen to any more discussion. She is asked to resume play.
But again, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You missed the ball.
This
Why
is-
are we fighting so much about this?
Well, now it's
1-2-1.
cost you potentially
Yeah.
a lot because you cannot afford another
Right.
miss. Any missed call either way here is a point because you're carrying the mark in
1-2-1.
here.
Number one, a referee I rarely misses that call. Challenging a foot fault, especially off of a push-off, is unbelievably rare to be called that way.
Second serve.
And it's just poor decisions from the bench, in my opinion, to kind of indulge that, I guess.
1-2-2.
So we'll see if that rears its head later
recall.
on here in this match.
1-2-2.
Great defense in the midcourt. Can they get back in?
Just phenomenal from Jamie Way there. She was able to get her body back behind the ball. Goins did not follow suit, though, unfortunately.
So after all those shenanigans, they get the ball back up 1.
Second serve.
John Lucian Goins is going to get better and better partners on the Carvana PPA Tour on both the men and mixed side.
1-2.
Because this is a far from finished product.
Yeah.
Gets the lob up and over Diamond.
See, I'm telling you, that's the secret. Got to move that ball, create some chaos, just not let them get into a solid position.
1-2-1.
So nothing doing for the Royals.
And just lays in that serve.
That's pretty from Diamond.
One, 2-2. Side out.
We're here at ESPN's Wide World of Sports, and Casey lived on ESPN's top 10 for the first weekend there in St. Petersburg. Couldn't get him off. 2 appearances in 1 weekend. That was wild. That's impressive. Casey Diamond playing huge here.
Just looked like a little bit of indecision from Goins. Oh, look at that.
Squeezy's here.
You love squeezing.
1-1.
Best mascot in all the land.
What? Point.
And from a low position, able to put pressure on Goins.
And this is why they want Diamond playing with Sevi right here.
Yeah, well-oiled machines. That's a big part of it, especially in 1 game to 11.
Second serve. Four, 1-2. Side out.
The well-oiled machine needs a oil change after that miscommunication in the middle.
1-4-1. Point. Four, 1. Second serve.
Hometown Squeeze coming up next, passing out the paraphernalia in the crowd. That's why we saw Squeezy. They'll make their debut with a very different looking squad. We'll cover that when we get to that one. Love to take, but can't make it.
Four, 2-1.
There's the chaos of the lob. And just pretzeled them up all over the place. I mean, that was a beautiful pretzel, like the Mickey pretzels they sell over at Magic Kingdom right there.
I think they got some pretzels up there today. Yeah.
That'd be nice. Send those down to the booth, please.
Yeah, we'll take that.
Can they get out of the midcourt? The answer is no.
Side out.
Got a leap coming out of Goins there.
Two, 4-1.
What a serve.
Point.
Seving tracked it down, but then off the tape, they'll take it. Again, ramifications massive. Palm Beach wins this one, we're done. Chicago would desperately
3-4-1.
love to push this to a dream breaker. That's
Second
pretty
serve.
from Casey Diamond. Tough scheduling for the Slice. Start the day with LA Mad
3-4-2.
drops and then run into Palm
Yeah.
Beach. So not an easy, but to make the playoffs, that's what it's going to take. How about that?
Point.
Loved the crossbody in there. She hasn't done that once in this game. And Seving was looking like she was going to go cover that middle for that.
4-4-2. Point.
Just deep for Casey. How about this? Zane will get louder as the score gets better for
5-4-2.
the Slice. Jumps in front, but then
Side out.
even with his Inspector Gadget arms, couldn't get there.
And Jamie was there.
Yes.
That's the tough thing about that.
Yeah, she didn't know where to go, but she shuffled over there and was on that with ease.
4-5-1. Second serve.
Not a common miss that we get.
No.
4-5-2.
Beautiful
Side out.
ATP catches Seving off balance. I'm not sure that would have caught the court.
Yeah. Maybe that foot fault is flashing back in her head there.
So empty
5-4-1.
trip. Another chance for Chicago to switch with a 2-point lead.
Second serve.
I just want to see him go for a serve.
It's most definitely in the arsenal.
It is. It's there.
5-4-2.
Jamie did.
Yeah.
Threw a beautiful third in, too. Oh, my goodness.
Timeout change and
Got
6-4-2
him.
Chicago
What
Slice.
a sneaky shot from Jamie Way.
Got the
I'm in.
moves.
He's got everything.
6-4-2.
Doesn't have the same team, though, to cheer for. So here we go. Can the Slice hang on?
Just another one where and that's a tough line when you have momentum and you're going for that ball. Like, should you pull off when you've got Seving who is
7-4-2.
looking to tee off on that ball?
And Seving almost got the scary Jay DeVilliers experience. That paddle did not miss her by much.
Side out.
I mean, just give it to her. Let her finish the point right there.
It's a down 3 ball back.
4-7-1.
Whoops.
Point.
looking at the bench, they are not giving him the love he was hoping for.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that wasn't a
5-7-1.
tui, though. That was up enough,
Yeah.
and there was time to really wreck it.
Short serve, second serve.
To get a...
I just feel like the vibe is off from the Royals today.
I
you
agree
got
with you.
Pickleball, who's been the highlight of it, but it just seems
5-7-2.
off.
They've got the fat heads and a nice little squad over there.
It's practically home.
Tremendous defense there. Can they get out of this?
Just really good placement of the ball. Goins kind of waited for Diamond to take those 2 steps in. Even Seving took a step in, and then that is exactly when he takes it right to that deep court.
7-5-1.
4-mile-an-hour serve.
Point.
Again, just coverage in the middle issues. It's just
3 points from a dream breaker.
8-5-1.
No
Second
chance
serve.
to get there. And they add another.
8-5-2. Point.
They had Diamond running all over the place, so Seving tried to fill the gap, and 2 away now.
Yeah. 9-5-2.
And makes her stay on that slice serve
I
out
just-
wide. That creates a mess, and it is game point to tie this at 2.
Favorite part of her game is that serve variety.
Staying again. And brings it back through the middle. That's checkmate, baby. And that's Goins. And we are going to play a dream breaker. Anybody's game. This is a toss-up for me. Who's going to come through?
I agree. I think Goins is probably going to make the biggest difference here. If Tyson can just even get 1 or 2 per round, that would be huge for the Royals.
Here we go. Let's play pickleball.
Point.
And there's the serve.
And look at Johnny G.
1-0. Point.
Just a routine forehand. Not exactly wrecking the serve here either.
That's true. It's not as
it's more.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. 0.
But not what we have seen.
Tyson stays back. Comes in on a backhand. That is deep.
Point.
And the man his friends call Luch has a chance to get a 4-0 sweep on the board.
Got one more.
Tyson says not on my watch, but a great start here. 3-1. Here comes Casey Diamond. Zane
1-3.
Navratil, chance as the captain to make a big impact.
Side out.
Also
0.4.
stayed back. Great return though, wrecked it cross court into the corner.
4-1. Side out. 0.2.
Boy, had it look on the first one, but that is a big frame to get it past. Nicely done by Diamond.
4. Side out, .5.
But a couple forehands in the net. And that string music is not pretty. So 5-2 for Zane. And if he can put back-to-back 3-1s out there for the fellas, that'd be huge.
5-2.
And a beautiful Tui down the line from Navratil. 6-2 Chicago. And will Jamie Way Day continue right here?
For me, this is the side that the round that'll show us a lot.
Brilliant point from a depth perspective.
So much depth. That's exactly.
7-2.
And just bullets. And again, I can't say it was so hard to watch Jamie in that last Chicago match. How you could just tell she just didn't have a great day, but.
That one just wide, so 7 gets 1, and it would be humongous for her squad to get another here.
3-8.
And she does. So Sophia versus Jamie is 2-2. And now we have the teenager versus the veteran. How about this?
4-8.
They even got a little crown on the fat Tina head over there.
5-8.
They are the Royals after all.
There you go.
No way. Emma Nelson had yourself a moment. Gets the paddle clap from Tina Pisnik on the dead sprint.
9-5.
Matthew Barlow just jumped out of his chair wherever he's watching this, the singles special.
Pisnik is just using that slice to set up that approach to the net. So, such a smart play.
6-9.
Chance to pull within 2.
Side out,
That is deep. So the ladies are 2-2 in both, but it's those 3-1 fellas that holds up.
10-6.
Just nasty.
Timeout change ends 11-6.
Of the Royals trying to get them going. Awesome return from the crime dog right there.
Side out, .7. 7-11.
And now it's Tyson dictating play. Chance to go 3-1 and even his head-to-head right here.
8-11.
But a short hop return to perfection from Goins.
I love, and I think the chess for sure, his strategy evolves throughout games. It's really nice to watch.
12-8.
Yeah, baby.
I mean, it's selling it a little bit too, just to make sure. Yes.
No challenge. So a backhand pass on the last rally that these two played, and now a forehand pass from Zane.
Side out, .9.
Ooh, defensive lob got him back in the rally.
Kind of got what he wanted, just missed that drive.
Casey with a chance to get the first 3-1 for his side. He does not. Beautiful down the line again. That's how the first rotation with those two ended. And it's been 2-2 4 times in a row. And obviously Chicago will take that. Now Jamie and Sophia.
What approach.
Wicked short angle.
Oh.
Especially in this court where the ball doesn't come up quite as much. I love that shot.
15-10.
Again, just it's what I appreciate about her game, just like that serve variety, is she creates variety, and you don't see it. Again, this is not exactly a veteran player, and the quality there is really impressive.
That is out, and she has a chance at the sweep.
17-10.
Oh, it's Jamie Way Day, baby, and we're just happy to be living in it. My goodness, 4 in a row there, and now she sends the youngster out with a huge lead, takes all the pressure off Emma Nelson.
That's a huge statement from Chicago, what Jamie just did.
Left, reserve. 18-10. Side out, point 11.
Boy, I had a pretty good look at that one. Tina almost has to sweep back here.
Yeah.
Point.
Maybe she will.
For 2.
Twelve, 18.
And Pisnik is owning the net.
Again, just set up so well with that slice approach. And this is where kind of more extreme grips can cause trouble with consistency.
Point.
And Tina does exactly what they had to have. So after 7 gets swept, Tina sweeps back, borrows the broom. Now what?
14-18.
Tremendous single point from Goins. McGuffin giving it everything he can, but just too good on the coverage.
19-14. Side out, point
But the
15.
Ferrari is gassed up and ready at all hours. What a pass with the Ferrari forehand.
15-19.
Unbelievable return.
Oh, wow.
Are you kidding?
Come on.
That's
ridiculous.
Goins had the walk-off fake ATP in the mixed and then just came up with that. We are at match point for Chicago.
20-15. Side out,
Okay,
point
so
16.
huge hold, and you must win on your serve. So this point will not be it.
No.
16-20. Point.
The biggest benefit that the Royals have right now is if I keep serving, good things can happen.
17-20.
And you know Sophia 7 would love a chance of redemption here.
Yeah.
Point.
2 in a row. Now the heartbeats are thumping.
18-20.
That is deep. So here comes match point number 2 for the slice. Can the captain end it?
20-18.
He came
Side out, point 19.
And what a play from Casey Diamond. Here comes Sophia Seven with a chance to tie.
They just want a little drama.
We are here for all of it.
$19-20. Point.
We are tied after a bullet serve and a beautiful Tui. Someone's
20-20.
going to have a game point after this rally. And it is Palm Beach. Match point goes the other way.
21-20.
No one wants to come to the net.
And that is
Game end, 21-20.
about that comeback from the Royals. Elation here at the most magical place on earth. They were left for dead. Pisnik comes out, sweeps Emma Nelson, gets them back in it, 22-20, and the Slices hold on that last playoff spot. Take a big blow right there. Welcome back, everybody. What a thriller here at Amway MLP Orlando as the Palm Beach Royals come all the way back and beat the Chicago Slice 22-20 in a wild dream breaker. Sophia, I'll start with you. I'm sure I even said this on the broadcast that you were sitting there going, get me out there. I want a chance. I want another shot at this because Jamie played great. What was the mentality going out? You were down, but then you get to close it out.
Yeah, I just had to put the team on my back there. A lot of pressure, but I think I thrive in those pressure moments. You know, it wasn't my best performance today, so I definitely had to make up for it there at the end, and I'm really happy that we pulled through.
Casey, I am intrigued by players like yourself. Connor Garnett had to do it earlier today, where you don't get a match and then you're thrust out there and have to play as best you can. What are you doing to be able to go and give your best in that mixed match when you are out there with Sophia, who's already played?
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's the easiest position to be in, but I was a baseball player growing up, so I kind of think of it as a closing pitcher kind of deal. I'm a big Reds fan, so Aroldis Chapman was my guy growing up, lefty. They called him the Cuban Missile. So that's kind of what I think of myself as, in the tunnel back there waiting on my call in the 9th inning. So.
We need to get you a walkout song, then, sir. Right, let's do that. So, Sophia, your team is in a very interesting spot here. You can't get a bye. You're going to make the playoffs. What was the discussion going into this? Because obviously you're a dangerous team going into the playoffs, but not a lot really can change here.
Yeah, I mean, I think we just take one match at a time, honestly. You know, we had a 2-week break there, so I think we're just adjusting to these conditions, but obviously we want to close out strong, have that confidence, and have those match reps before we head to Dallas. So, you know, we're still locked, we're still dialed, and looking for a great week.
Casey, I'm going to ask you to talk about one of your teammates here. You guys were in big trouble, and Tina Pisnik walks out there and puts 4 in a row on the board and gets you guys back into this. Can you speak to what she just did?
Yeah, that was amazing. Yeah, that was an amazing performance. I knew she had it in her. I mean, she was a top tennis player in the world back in her day. But no, she's an amazing player, doubles and singles. I've seen her warm up many times singles. So I know she could do it. So it was great to have her come out here and play so well. But
She's
yeah,
our silent assassin.
yeah, we owe her dinner tonight for sure.
You definitely do. The assassin was shimmying all over the place over there. What a win. Congrats, Palm Beach. That was fun. 22-20 in the Dream Breaker. Good luck the rest of the way, you two.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dave.